Have you subscribed? Have you? Do you thumbs up? Do you? If not, there's a first time for everything. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Andri. Today's video is on my beautiful Gina collection, but I'll also show you the outfits that I paired with these beautiful shoes and bags. So just a little history on the company. It was established in 1954 by a shoemaker by the name of Mohit Kurdash. He named the company after the movie icon Gina Lollobrigida. They are the last remaining and only British designer label creating luxury footwear in London. So that's the history behind the company. Now, when I got these shoes, they were all for special occasions. Two of them were for my son's wedding, and the first pair that I ever got was for my husband's nephew's wedding. So let's get started. So these are the first pair that I got, and when you get them, you get this plastic coating which you're supposed to take off, and I don't take off because it protects the actual sole of the shoe, but I just like to keep it on, you know, like the wee stickers on our handbags. I just keep it on, and when it starts to flake off like that, I just then pick the flaky bits off. But yeah, when you get the Gina shoes, they have that sticky plastic at the back, and the shoes are made up of Swarovski crystals. The Gina shoes are known for their embellishment, and where it's not leather, it's this satin material, and they are absolutely a beautiful shoe. I know there's a lot of shoes out there that kind of imitate this crystal effect, but you know, nothing sparkles like Swarovski apart from diamonds. Yeah, so that was my first ever pair. When I got these were £475. I don't remember exactly when I got them. I think it may have been about 2009, but not too sure. I also got the matching bag like so, and got that to match them. Beautiful. I mean, look at the sparkle, absolutely beautiful. And again, it's Swarovski crystals on the front here, and then just this silk material just on the back. They are all handmade. The shoes, the bags are all handmade. Got a beautiful strap just here, look at that, it's just absolutely beautiful. I don't have the price of the bag, but from memory it was roughly the same price as the shoes. It wasn't that much cheaper than the shoes. When you get the Gina shoes, they come in a dust bag that looks like that. You normally get two dust bags. This pair for some reason only had the one dust bag. It may have had two, and through time I just used the other one for my handbag. I can't remember, it's been such a long time. All the Gina boxes have this satin material on the inside of the lid, and that's what the emblem of the Gina company is, just there. So that's what the box looks like so. And the handbag also came in a box like so. So that was my first pair of shoes, and I will at the end show you the outfit as well. My second pair of shoes were for my eldest son's wedding, and it's these beauties just here, again made up of Swarovski crystals just everywhere, and you can get them with no Swarovski crystals on the heels or none on the wedge bit there. You know, there's lots of different designs. I decided to go for the full crystal effect. Again, they're all Swarovski crystals, they're leather inside, and then the material is this silk material under the crystals. Absolutely beautiful. And again, that sticky stuff there to protect the bottom of the shoe, which again I haven't peeled off, but yeah. And with them I also got the matching bag. I'll give you prices of both as well, and again it also, you can use it as a clutch or it has the silver chain inside. So that was the bag that I carried to my eldest son's wedding, and again it has the satin at the back, and again handmade, same type of box. So the shoes, so my son got married in 2012, so that's when I bought the shoes, and at the time the shoes retailed for £875, and that particular shoe is called the Anis, A-N-I-S. So yeah, that was the shoes that I wore for my son's wedding. The bag at the time cost £625. Absolutely stunning. But again, these are the type of handbags you can only use on special occasions. It's not the kind of shoe you're going to go shopping in, even for dinner, depending on what type of dinner. It's a real fancy sparkly shoe. And of course I started buying Gina's shoes way before I got into YouTube, so that was the time I would go into a shop and absolutely fall in love with a shoe rather than being influenced by YouTube. The first ones I had bought in Glasgow from a shop called Brown's, if I remember correctly, and then fell in love with the shoe. They're also a very comfortable shoe, and I ordered these ones online directly from the company. I went online, I looked at the styles, I phoned them up and basically put in my order, and they are handmade. So that was my second pair of shoes that I wore to my son's wedding, and I'll also show you the outfit. If you go on my Instagram page as well, I do have photographs of me in my wedding outfits at both my son's weddings. So the final pair, so if they weren't high enough, I went even higher for mad, I'm looking at them, they're really mad. They are even higher than the ones that I wore, look at that, at my first son's wedding, at my eldest son's wedding. So these are the shoes I wore at my second son's wedding, and again covered in Swarovski crystals, basically the same style but higher, and yeah, and very, very comfortable because of the wedge. They are an extremely, I found all three shoes very, very comfortable. So George got married in 2015, and at the time these shoes here cost me £1,100, and I didn't this time get the bag to match the shoes because I really wanted a walk in my collection, and I thought I would get a lot more wear from a walk as opposed to a bag covered in Swarovski crystals. So I decided to go for my walk, which is just here, and that's what that looks like. So this was my this was a kind of a special edition walk, and it's in that paralysed lambskin, and that's what I got to go with the shoes. So that's my beautiful Gina collection, and now I'll show you the outfits that I wore with them. So here are all the outfits hanging there, but let's do a close-up. So this was the dress that I wore at my first son's wedding. It's an Amanda Wakely dress, and as you can see, the shoes just matched in perfectly with the dress just there. Absolutely very Grecian like the dress was, and the bag as well, just beautiful. Absolutely stunning, even if I do say so myself. So this was this doesn't look much on the hanger, but again, this is an Amanda Wakely. It's all boned inside the dress here, and when you walk, this split is always open, so it just adds a bit of and yeah. So that was the dress that I wore to my son's wedding, and this was the dress, if you'd watched one of my other videos where I spoke about the gel in my bra bursting and staining my dress. I'll link that video below, but that's what happened to me in the morning of my son's wedding. Yes. So that was the shoes that I wore with the dress. Beautiful. And my walk. And again, I do have pictures on my Instagram. So this was the dress. Again, they've been sitting in the wardrobe and on the hangers. Again, they don't look fantastic, but it's all about, you know, when you put them on and they skim across the body and everything. This was below the knee, if I remember correctly, and that was the shoe that I got to match that dress. This dress is a Versace dress. So yeah. Now, just after my son got married, my first son got married, a good friend of ours was getting married as well, and I bought this dress just here, and I matched it again with my Gina shoes and Gina bag. And my friend's daughter is also getting married in a few weeks, so get ready for me posting photographs of wearing this dress again. And I wore this dress with a fascinator just there. So with this dress, I didn't have a hat. What I wore was a Swarovski hair slide in my hair. Had my hair down, and with this I wore a red flower in my hair and ended up having to wear a flower right here as well to cover up the stain that was created by the gel bursting in my bra. Still have palpitations thinking about that. So that was my outfits. There you go. I'll try and also add some photographs, but I don't know how good the quality is going to be, because I'll probably take photographs of photographs and try and add them in here somewhere as well. Enjoyed seeing my Gina shoe collection, something different from, you know, the normal Chanels. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.